we're out here between the big coop and the little coop, and I just found all these great little sprouts that I want to try to transplant. Started making my own feed, which is sunflower, corn, and oats, and flax and millet. And I just been composting between the two coops here, so you can see like those big kernels of corn sometimes I bury stuff, sometimes they scratch it up or whatever, it comes to the top. There's some nice sunflower sprouts. You can just eat those right up. It's yellow corn. See that yellow stalk. So I also found some palm sprouts. I'm just going to put them in that. There's my coffee too. But I decided we'll use that for this food. And the palms can wait. So let me show you our whole yard real quick. These are the little birds. We call this bird surf shed because we've been using this board here, this old thing, to cover them up a little bit at night. They have a little tarp and insulation on the top at night. And they're big enough. They don't need the heat lamp really. Careful not to step on too many sprouts here. This one I've been calling Little Red Rooster. Not sure. Hopefully she's a she, but just kind of had a feeling she's kind of odd. They're all odd. Love having birds. And we have a 3-year-old. She absolutely loves it too. That one is Una at the end there. And then we have Condita. And over there is a little red caramel. They all have a few names. We had a lot of fun naming them. Laverne and Shirley, the little 2 smaller ones. Alright, we'll go look at the big chickens too. So we have a little 1/4 acre here. Put this coop up last weekend. We just got all these birds. Mother's Day weekend is when the coop went up, but we got the big birds. Oh, I don't know when that was. We got kind of a messy yard. Small plywood lying around. Some of these cows have been hiding their eggs back here in the bush. Got some real spiky stuff, so it's pretty fun to look for eggs. They really like this thing, so I tried to prop it up, and I think we're going to cut it down. They're burying them in these little nests underneath. And these blades cut like grass. I mean, they cut like a knife, these grass blades. So we have this beautiful nest here. And we did have some success yesterday. We took off and went surfing and came back and found a couple eggs in there. So, the door was open. They had free range. They get to free range all day. But for some reason, maybe it's because we were leaving them alone, there was no screaming 3-year-old. So here are the palm sprouts, and I'm not really sure where they came from. But I was about to dig them up, and I thought, I'll use this bucket for the food sprouts instead. So I started a little orchard here by just putting, I don't know if you can see where some sticks are and some wet ground around. I just put fruit in the ground, buried it, and started watering it. So we'll see what happens. That's one plumeria tree down there. We have all these really cool palm sprouts. I'm not sure what kind of palm, but I'll show you the view up above. We have 2 neighbors who have palms here. That big one, I think that might be like a date palm, and then a fan palm, not sure. So also the soil came from the front yard, so these could be, who knows where they came from. They're all mixed in with the grass a little bit, but they seem to be thriving. This one's a little bit more mature. I think we can put him in his own pot. Looking good. Or her. I don't know. Do they have male and female palms? I think they do. Looking good. There's a lot of dog shit in this yard, so you really gotta wash your hands after, and we're planning to cover all this and grow some food. I put a little stick where I put each fruit just this morning because they kind of started to get lost. Even though I've been watering them, kind of remember where I put them. Yeah, lots of little palm sprouts. All right, we got one avocado tree. Somebody sprouted from a seed, gave us free off Craigslist. So I think he's going to go in the ground right there. We do have a big gopher issue. The other day, one of the chickens caught one, so that was pretty cool. It's like a baby one. Another tree. I think this is grapefruit. See what that stick is. Kind of where I stuck the fruit. And this, our plumeria. There's a little statue. I find all kinds of cool stuff in this yard. So there's my cat. He is the best farm cat. This is Patrick. He's a rescue from the pound. They're about to put him down. He'd been returned twice for biting. So we called him Bitey. I was just a single lady, for a long time and didn't have kids. Didn't worry about it. And then we had a baby. Got married, had a baby. And Cat has been great with her. And these baby chickens, he's pretty cute too. He doesn't go after them. He knows they're our friends. And my husband says he only likes to go after birds if there's a challenge. He's a very good gopher hunter. Right, buddy? Yeah. Patrick. Where's Patrick? He's very photogenic. He's like a Russian gray mix. Yeah. And he's about... How old are you, buddy? 2013. About 7. It is 2020. I think he just turned 7. Right? Or 8. Were you born in 12 or 13? Can't remember. Alright. I've been really into edible plants lately. I believe this is sorrel that you can eat. A lot of people confuse it with clover, as I did for a long time. I always thought everything like this was clover, but clover actually has not heart-shaped, they're round. So yeah, I've been getting into edible plants, and my daughter says, "Mommy, is this an edible weed?" Like on everything now. So I always go, no, if we don't know, then no. You gotta be really careful. It looks like a mess, but it's kind of an organized mess. We're gonna enclose that back room there, so my husband has some insulation up and stuff. That's his shaping room. He's a surfboard shaper. He's got a little workshop too that runs along the side over there. And it's our kitchen and bathroom stuff. Big tree in the middle we really like. Well, we've come around with this tree. It is huge. It was already cut down to a stump once. And it's sprouted up like 5 trees in a circle. So I'll take you into it. It's pretty fun. Patrick's going to go too. Gonna take him in the tree, Patrick? Come on. Let's go in the tree. Oh yeah, so we set up, I started really cutting on it, and I've got some more mark to cut. We're coming full circle around the yard. The chickens love being under this real bushy part that I've left. I want to put like a tree fort up in here, swing and a slide and whatever. And this is our little back of our bird surf shed. We got this very overpriced front part. It was like $180, this little cage. And then my husband built that back thing. It's like a box. They're pretty happy. They want to get out. They've been starting to free range a little, especially these 2 bigger ones. They're talking about it. They really want to come out. So anyway, I'm going to move this stuff, is the plan, into this. And I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching. And there's Patrick again. Here's what I look like a little bit. Aloha.